Oh, I'm so tired, guys. I recorded. Oh, I made a YouTube video. I recorded a response to the Naked Ape hit piece. Are you guys proud of me? Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck. I'm so tired. How are we doing? This is gonna be a short stream, boys.
Hi.
Hey Dustin, I don't know if you could clarify some of your comments or comment on the RuneScape event. I don't know, it just seems really tacky to me. I don't understand why you would make just having a gay pride event just seems really, it seems just really political. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, it seems like a dumb idea to me. Why would you have any holiday events? I don't know. I don't think holiday events are necessarily political. If Gay Pride was a national holiday, would you approve? Fuck, I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I feel like most Pride events are really dumb, but that's like a personal opinion that I understand that everybody doesn't share. Maybe I would have to think about it more. What's political about gay pride? I mean, if RuneScape already has gay characters, and RuneScape, it doesn't discriminate against gays at all, and they seem to be pretty friendly towards the gays, why have like a gay pride event? I don't know, it just seems like a really... I mean, like, aren't marches and rallies and pride events, aren't these, like, pretty political things? Like, I don't know, it just seems like if RuneScape had, like a European culture event or whatever, like, I would be against that, too. It just seems like a weird, I don't know, like, it seems like a not a, I'd say inappropriate, but like an inappropriate kind of thing. What's the purpose of having this? I don't know. Yeah, the problem is that my position is probably shared by a fuck ton of incredibly homophobic people. I would believe that, sure. To show support? Yeah, but it's, again, like, is it an appropriate context to show support by having an in-game, like, event? I'm not really sure if that's true or not. Like, I think that the Paris Accord and all that was a disaster, but would I be supportive of, like, an in-game politicized event showing support for climate change science? Like, probably not. Doesn't matter where they show their support. Well, yeah, because an official in-game event is something like officially sanctioned by the duders, right? Effect transmission. Do you think there's something wrong with game devs giving political opinions, or is it just out of place? I think that game devs should be allowed to give political opinions, although this day you can't do it because people go fucking crazy, but I think they should be allowed to. But I'm just not a big fan of making the game heavily politicized, unless that's what the game is about, right? If that's the stated purpose of the game, then that's fine. Like, let's say that the people that make Kerbal Space Program are really big about global warming or some shit, right? And they make it, and they include, like, a lot of politically charged information. Like, that's fine. If that's, like, the stated purpose of the game or whatever, like, sure, then go for it. But, like, if your game really has, like, nothing involved in politics whatsoever, and then all of a sudden you're having, like, gay pride events, like, I don't know, it just seems kind of, it just seems really out of place. I would find it really tacky, but this goes hand in hand with separate the art from the artist. Yeah, I mean, again, I have that viewpoint, but I'll probably drop that viewpoint over time because I don't think it's realistic. I don't think most people are capable, are like mentally capable of actually doing it. So it's probably a naive viewpoint for me to hold. I think that your political opinions will always be inexorably tied to you as a person or a content creator because people aren't capable of making those distinctions themselves. So I mean, it's whatever. I don't know. Look, I went around and I walled all my shit off. Fuck these dudes. When you asked me to link you the counterparts video, was that just a big layer? No, I watched it. I guess it was okay. Dude, this is my ultimate. Look at how much shit, like one fucking thing making landfill. These guys are crazy. Maybe if I have like a stack inserter here, it would go quicker. Maybe another stack inserter? What do you mean capable? It seems like a choice to not want to associate with scum. I mean, you say scum, but damn. Like, so you're one of the people that you're one of the people I'm talking about. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. My dude. Is this a new world? No, this is just my solo play world. Look at this guy go. Are we all mining? There's still this one guy right here not mining. Oh, he kind of is. And then this guy. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know, you seem pretty unsure of these views, especially when it's views held by a bunch of people that just hate gay people. It really makes you think, doesn't it? No, not really. I don't know. I'm not thinking very hard right now. What the fuck is going on over here? Oh, there's these little duders. Do you think that people have weird definitions of what being political means? Ghostcrawler had a blog post a couple of weeks ago where he thinks that people don't want games to talk about heated issues, not necessarily political things. Well, the problem is that what is political has changed so much over the past year, because things that weren't previously seen as controversial have become issues again. Like, are Mexicans subhuman? Like, I don't know. It seemed like that wasn't really up for debate, but I don't know anymore. I don't know now. I'm not sure. Are Mexicans real people that like have, you know, like real desires and families and lives and, you know, are seeking better opportunities and whatnot for their, like, maybe they're not. I don't know. It's hard to say these days of what most people think about these issues. Yeah, the problem is like a lot, like, so now a statement like, oh, fuck. There was like, I'm trying to think, this is like the perfect thing, like, somebody had made like a commercial or whatever of like some Mexicans building or like doing something or whatever, and everybody looked at it and they're like, dude, this is so fucking political, like, and it was like, is this really like that political? Like I guess the problem is that we had so many unjustified. The problem is that we as a society have so many unjustified beliefs that all of a sudden need to be re-examined because not everybody believes in them anymore, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So, like, the idea that, like, you know, maybe, you know, Mexicans are normal human beings that, you know, should have, like, rights and shit as human beings, like, maybe that's an idea. Like, these kinds of ideas need to be revisited because apparently not everybody believes in them anymore. Or like Muslims, right? You know, is freedom of religion, do we actually believe in freedom of religion in the United States? I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's hard to say. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's more freedom of Christianity and everything else just kind of falls to the wayside is kind of how it seems to be going. So I'm not sure. Or like, is it bad to represent gay people in our 10-year-old video game? So that's a straw man. That's not what they want to do. They already represent gay people in RuneScape, which is fine. I think it's fine the way that they do it. The problem is that they want to have an event specifically for gay pride, which seems to be a pretty politicized statement, which, again, like, if any of the devs were, like, making these statements, I'm all for that. I think that people should always be, but to make it, like, a part of, like, an in-game thing, I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with that. Maybe I secretly hate gay people, who knows? I'm sure Naked Ape has the answer. Why does it matter what a dev does with their own game? Well, I mean, like, legally or spiritually, I guess you can do whatever you want, technically speaking. I'm just saying that I personally don't find it to be very tasteful. Get away from my shit. This is my shit, you fuckers. Oh, I got so many fucking robots now. Composition challenge anytime soon? I want to, dude. I don't remember what I was waiting for. Oh, for Blue to do something? I don't know, I should just do it. Oh, I've been in a really funky mood over the past few days, boys. Yeah, there we go. That works. There we go. Yeah, let's just get one of these guys, right? Oh, no, never mind. Right there we go. Brainstorm some games, gonna play them PUBG. Well, we need to finish Chrono Trigger.
4 months, first
It's gonna
time
happen,
hitting the
dude.
share button, yee.
Wow, thanks, buddy. First time hitting the share button? Is that what he said? What does that mean? Are you gonna put money on the KB Lake X disaster? I'm not sure. We'll see. I kind of want to be able to comfortably sit at this medium preset without ever getting encoding overloaded issues, but... So you're understanding the RuneScape event and you advocating for Scully effects? No, again, do you not understand the difference between these things? Right? There's a difference between organically introducing characters into a world versus literally like having a parade. Right? These are two different things. I think it's fair to say that these are two very different things. We need to bring in more iron. 22 miners. That's probably not enough to do anything for real, huh? Good job, Duran Zoger. You got it, dude. Fuck. I think watching that Naked 8 video irritated me again. I went through the whole thing, and I didn't realize like how factually incorrect most of it was. Initially, when I watched it, I guess I just assumed that a lot of it was taken out of context, which is kind of like standard ad hominem shit or whatever. But going back through it now, I realized that I think I evaluated I evaluated 9 claims made in the video, and 7 of them were just straight out factually incorrect. Can we move on to the JF autism now? I don't know, dude. I can't handle it. One of the big problems I have is that I really am I know that this sounds very strange to say, and maybe you guys don't believe it, but I have a very realistic view of myself and my capabilities. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I need work at, and I'm pretty realistic when I assess myself. So like I don't know, I've been going through like periods where like I have a really hard time looking at some people or some collections of ideas or movements or whatever, and seeing like how stupid so many people are, and I start to have like I'm having like a lot of doubt, like I feel like I worry that I might be like missing something really obvious, because like my beliefs and my views have changed on a lot of things over the past few years. So like I'm worried that like maybe Sargon is actually like incredibly correct about a lot of what he's saying, and I'm just like totally fucking missing it, and then like a year I'm gonna look back and be like, oh my god, what was I thinking, you know? I'm not sure. I don't think I'm especially gifted when it comes to like research or reading. Like my gifts, here's my gifts. I'm very social. I'm very funny. I can read moderately quickly. My comprehension is good. Like it's probably, if I really like was being honest, I would say it's probably 90th percentile But that puts a lot of people ahead of me still, right? Especially in a realm where, you know, you have like relatively intelligent people, you know, like writing massive fucking things online and whatnot. So like, I don't consider myself, I don't think I'm 99th percentile in like anything, maybe StarCraft 2 skills, right? Or even 95th percentile in much of anything. So the idea that like I see people committing what I believe to be like incredibly stupid and basic mistakes so often, like I don't know, I keep having to like second guess, like is this actually real life? I don't know. It's like really boggles my mind. And especially like it really bothers me. The JF shit really bothers me too, because after the first few conversations with JF, I considered him to be a very intelligent person, like a very rational, logical person. But then like when I have these conversations with him, I'm like at this like huge impasse where I can't reconcile the previous respect I had for his thought process, for his seemingly like unexplainable disregard for like intellectual honesty. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, that's actually, if I was 99th percentile in anything, I would say that it would be dealing with conflict. I do that exceedingly well. I do that probably better than most people on the planet. In terms of being able to deal with like harsh criticisms and of self and being attacked by a lot of people, I think I do that at a very high level. That would be the one thing I could like 99th percentile myself in. You gish gallop better. Maybe you didn't get the reaction you wanted of Jeff? Well, no, it's just that, I don't know, Jeff posted a video now, like, just saying that he was trolling. So, does that mean that I was right, and now he's, like, walking it back? So, should I feel good about that? I don't know. Is this where we learn you can still be intelligent and be completely fucking biased? Yeah, but like, so here's the problem is that me, again, like I will reiterate this, like I'm a very realistic person who's capable of assessing their capabilities, right? Like, do I really have, like, because at this point you're basically forcing me to be of the contention that I'm capable of entering like an online community and like being factually incorrect over people, like literally like PhD level people. Like I have a really hard time accepting that, like, it just doesn't seem very realistic. Like if somebody in my position were to come up and tell me that, I would probably tell them that like it's probably time to reconsider a lot of your points of view if you find yourself that at ends with certain people, right? Like it's highly unlikely that you would be in the right there. So I don't, yeah, I don't know. It's a literal community of Dunning-Krugers. Yeah, but the people don't even realize what Dunning-Kruger means. Like the big meme about Dunning-Kruger is that your stupidity precludes you from observing your own stupidity. So a person under Dunning-Kruger would never actually know that they're under Dunning-Kruger, right? That's the big meme, dude. Yeah, I don't know. That's like always the really frightening thing, is that if you were so stupid that you couldn't perceive your own stupidity, then you would be too stupid to perceive your own stupidity, right? Like that's the... Objects destroyed. Ah, fuck, I unpowered it all. Move. Well, I'm not even sure where it was connected still. Did you see the video of CNN staging fake news? No, you can look me up though. We'll go look into it, see if they really did it. I've heard of it, I just haven't looked into it at all. It's something that I wouldn't really believe right off the bat. Because it seems really stupid to risk something like that, but... But who knows? I mean, it's possible. Chat about this if you like, but the key is to strive for objectivity. Yeah, but like when you say that, like strive for objectivity, like obviously we all hope that we're being objective, but how can one ever truly know, right? Your entire existence is defined by your subjectivity. How can you truly say I am the alpha and the omega? Christ, these guys are fucking vicious. You can take steps to address your own biases. Yeah, sure, and I have. I feel like I do. I've got fans and whatnot that give me that write-up that WoopBoop did was really good. I mean, I've tried to get people to check my... check my ego, my arguments. Do I have a reason for not going nukes? I don't think I've got the resources for it, my dude. Get dumpstered. Should I do something about these guys like living in my pollution? Do I really care? I don't think I care. Fuck them, dude. I think something you could do more is to vehemently argue your opponent's position. I feel like I can do that really well. I feel like other people can't do that for me. When I get into an argument with most people, I feel like there's not a fucking snowball's chance in hell that they could accurately represent my position. But I feel like I can very accurately represent the position of everybody I argue against. Right? Name it. What's the position that I argue against that you feel like I couldn't represent? I feel like I can represent them all. The guys you debate with are in a constant echo chamber. They self-jerk each other daily, retweets YouTube. Yeah, but I'm kind of getting into an echo chamber now as well, right? I've got my ContraPoints. I have my chat, obviously. What if I find out, like, in 10 years that, like, InfoWars was actually right about everything? How fucked would I be, dude? I would have been a tool the whole time. Really, Destiny? Represent my argument right now. I'm arguing with you about being able to represent your opponent's arguments. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. This sounds a bit like a self-confidence issue. No, I have great self-confidence. If I didn't have good self-confidence, I would have quit this job a long fucking time ago, dude, because the internet is a very fucking brutal place. Holy shit. I guess it's, I don't know, it's just, I'm not sure. Do you think this is far enough? For our beautiful solar panels. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Any tips on building self-confidence? I don't know. If I could figure out how to do it, I would spend all of my time talking about it. I think it's the single most important life skill a person can develop. But I don't know how to tell anybody else how to do it. How can global warming allow us to cover rising sea levels when we can see by your factor that all we need to do is make ground on top of them? Nice. Is the Factorio volume a bit loud? You know what, dude? Yeah, probably is. I'll turn it down. It's time you started getting more left-wing criticism. The ideologies matter, but there is also literally change. The problem is that no left-winger ever wants to come in and talk to me. To be fair, I probably reach out to right-wingers more, but every time I've reached out to a left-winger, they've always ducked out really hard. I think that left-wingers are really fucked when it comes to confrontation. That's one of the big motivating factors that I had for getting into this, is because I think that a lot of left-wingers are like really big babies when it comes to dealing with confrontation on the internet. They can't handle the heat at all. Like, they break down very, very, very easily, which is, yeah, and I don't think I do at all. It's one of the reasons why I'm so keen on getting involved in this kind of stuff. Totally tried to talk to you before I was left-wing shit, but I'm just not popular enough for you. I love you, Lockwatts, okay? Instead of left-wing shit, do you want to debate? I don't know. I can't even tell like what real shit is left-wing versus what's like just a straw man. The Evergreen College shit would be interesting. I would fight that to the death. I think that was the stupidest fucking idea I've ever heard of in my entire life. Forcing white people not to go to school for a day. It would be very difficult for me to come up with a dumber idea. Like, I would have to reach pretty hard. Nah, actually, I could come up with some dumber ideas pretty easily. but you know what I mean. But I can't find like people in real life that actually defend these. Maybe I need to go talk to like Loldemar or goddamn Twitch, or X Skills Me, because apparently these people know tons of people in real life, or see tons of people that actually hold these positions all the time or whatever. I just can't find these people usually. Isn't Irish lady? Yeah, so like I've caught heat for this in the past, and I'll continue to catch heat for it. But like I just don't really have much interest, or I'm not so. Okay, we're talking subjectively, okay? Subjectively, I just don't have much interest in talking about extreme hypotheticals. It's just not very entertaining for me. I understand that for some people you enjoy that for whatever reason, but like talking about like communism and shit, like it's very, very boring for me, because like none of it has any real world impact on. I guess like Marxism is like political theory is interesting, but yeah, I just don't really have any interest in debating or talking to somebody that wants to advocate for communism, because it doesn't seem like it's ever gonna happen.
Hi, buddy.
Right? Hey, what's up? Alright, a reason why I go for trigger warnings in college classes, though I don't know your position on this. So, trigger warnings and safe spaces are probably good ideas. They just have to be used responsibly. If I could understand like a trigger warning for like if you're doing like a war, like a history of war class or some shit, and you're literally going to be going over like incredibly detailed things or something, right? And you want to put like a warning in class that like there's going to be graphic content or something, like I totally buy into that. Like that's a totally valid. I mean, we've got young people who have been in Iraq and shit. Like that's a totally valid use of a trigger warning. You know, like if you come to take this class about history, like we are going to go over very graphic material, right? That's, and even not even necessarily for PTSD people. Like I think that's a valid use of trigger warning. But when we're talking about like, I don't know, every time I see it cited, it's always over some like really stupid fucking shit. I can't see a good use of safe spaces. Safe spaces are good in theory, because a safe space gives you an idea to talk about an issue free of judgment, right? That's the point of a safe space, right? So if you're somebody that's in a normally marginalized class, or you just have a particular problem and you want to talk about it, but you don't want to feel like people are judging you for it or whatever, right? That's the point of a safe space. That's an okay idea as well. Do you think the reason you don't get much left-leaning people on stream is because you almost never talk about issues on the left? I mean, I'll talk about the 15 an hour thing. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Is this gonna work? No way. Maybe you can clarify something for me. Why do you engage in these debates? What is your motivation? What's your plan for the future? So my goal was always twofold. So my problem is that, hold on.
Destiny, do you believe a basic income is a good idea?
I don't know, dude. This is like another one of like the crazy hypotheticals. It's just not very entertaining for me to discuss. Like, well, what about when everything is fully automated? Like, I don't know. When we get to fully automated shit, then sure we can talk about it then. But like, I mean, at this point, I don't fucking know, dude. What I always say to my YouTube videos, what is my goal? My goal for the debates is twofold. One is to introduce a reasonable, logical thought process to people, and then the second is to steer directions into reasonable places. That's kind of been my stated goal for my political conversations. It really isn't crazy. You just aren't educated enough on automation to know how wrong you are. Listen, dude, I already told you I fully accept that maybe it's a good idea in the future, okay? But you're fucking delusional if you think that we're even 10 years out from being at a level of automation to where, like, we need, like, a universal basic income, like, right now. Once cars become automated, we're gonna have big talks about it, I think. When truck drivers and taxi drivers and all those people start losing their jobs, I think then we're gonna start having some pretty serious conversations. What the fuck is going on here? Why am I backed up on everything? Because I'm not researching anything. By the time we reach ubiquitous automation, it's too late. Well, then I guess we're all doomed, my dude. Ripperino, cappuccino, pappuccino. Paccaccino. Wait, what's going on up here? Where's my shit? Oh, there it is. There it comes. Do 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 do. Whoops. What happens when streams become automated and you're out of college and you're out of a job as a college dropout? I would hope that I'm pretty sure that the skills I've picked up doing this can let me succeed in most places. That's what I would believe. That might sound pretty arrogant to say, but I've done a lot of shit in the process of all of this streaming. I feel like I could take ownership of most types of work, like in anything tangentially related, and do well. I'm gonna start to do, yeah, yeah. I think. I would like to think. All liberal / pure ideas are forward-thinking, so Destiny's going to dismiss all of them as unrealistic. No, like, what liberal positions are there to currently debate? The centrist positions that the classical Democrats hold, not trying to troll this time. So things like climate change, I think, are very pressing things that you need to have conversations over. Climate change is a really big one right now. It's probably the most important one. Education and access to education is probably a really important one. Globalism in general is probably a really important one. Immigration in general is probably a really important one. These are very, very, very pressing issues that are very important right now that need to be addressed. But yeah, I don't think that like a conversation about like when the economy is fully automated, it's just not a conversation that's as interesting to me, I guess. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict would require a lot of reading and research, and I just, fuck that shit. The irony is that climate change is a perfect example of something that shouldn't be debated. Experts agree it is real and pressing. Laymen need to shut the fuck up and defer to them. Yeah, maybe. Hold on 1 second. Doesn't education take care of all the others? Not necessarily, no. What about gun laws? That's another liberal fighting ground. Gun laws and driver laws are two things that need to change in the United States, but I don't know if they're reasonable to discuss right now because I don't know if any side wants to give ground. Democrats wanting to ban guns are fucking retarded, and Republicans wanting to give guns to people that probably shouldn't have them are fucking retarded. I'm not sure, but I don't know like a good way to... I'm not sure. Climate change is not really a liberal permission or a position so much as I'm skull fucking retarded if I don't believe it position. You're never going to go debate here. Okay, but like it is a liberal position, right? Climate change is a liberal position. Like, I mean, today in U.S. politics it is. Now, whether it should or shouldn't be, I guess, is another discussion, but I mean, it is a liberal position. Did I say anything about the NSA? What's the here? No. So you want to teach people and you want to shape the public debate. Wouldn't you say that improving your ability to do so is a core focus for you? What is your long-term goal with the debates? Well, I guess my long-term goal is to just get more popular so I can get that sick YouTube money. So I can quit fucking streaming, abandon you shitters. No, I don't know. I think that, when I see people like Sargon have massive influence in like these political spheres online, and I consider myself to be more intelligent than them, that bothers me. It's like an ego thing. So it makes me want to get more influence. Maybe I'm completely ego driven. Maybe that one dude was right. Or maybe I need to take LSD and suicide my ego. Climate change is a liberal position only in the U.S. I'm not sure if that's true, but I don't know enough about other countries to know whether or not it's false. So, what was Le Pen's position on climate change? An environmental advocate. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Okay. Is it only the GOP in the United States? Are they the only ones left? Jesus. I don't know. Part of the problem is that liberals try really hard to frame climate change as a binary believe/don't believe instead of all the actual intricacies in policy making. It's possible to believe in climate change but disagree on what should be done about it, but stating that triggers people really hard. But that's the problem though, is that conservatives won't. You have to hit that point to like actually get there. Like that's this is what I was talking about, where one of my goals was to have reasonable discussion. Here is a reasonable... Climate change is not solved. When I say that, what I mean is that we don't have the perfect policy implementations to put in to fix it, right? That's a totally valid discussion, right? How much of the economy is worth sacrificing to combat climate change? And not only is that a good conversation, it's a fascinating conversation, right? How much subsidization should be done into renewables? Are all renewables equally valid? I've heard a lot of really bad things about wind farms, and I've heard some pretty bad things about solar energy. So like maybe not all forms of renewable energy are equally valid, you know. Yeah, like those are good conversations to have, you know, like how valid are forms of renewables, how much of an economic sacrifice should be. But like you can't have this argument with somebody like Lawrence Southern. You can't have this argument with somebody like Alex Jones or I guess these are kind of extreme examples. You can't have this argument with somebody like Donald Trump, right? Or the American Republican Congress, right? A lot of them who think climate change is literally 100% a hoax, right? There's no why even subsidize anything, just tax emissions? Because people go crazy over that tax shit. Are you against nuclear despite it being pretty safe? I don't know. Maybe I have to do more research. I've never heard anything bad about nuclear. I really don't. And all the arguments I hear against nuclear tend to be really uneducated. The most compelling one I've heard of is what do we do with the waste, right? We're creating a potential problem like long term into the future. I think that's a compelling argument. That's a decent argument. But like other than that... Oh, they don't really think that. They're just paid to ignore it. Yeah, that's an argument as well. I have this fucking wood on me. I think the bad thing about nuclear is that when it fucks up really hard. Okay, think about what you just said. The bad thing about nuclear is when it fucks up really hard. Like, oil does this too. Like, do you, I don't know how old you are, but do you remember this? This happened in 2010. Like, this was a really, really, really big deal. Like, there are oil accidents and accidents related to, like, coal mining and oil, like, deaths and shit, like, around the world that happen, like, very, very frequently. Like, or I shouldn't say with, like, with the huge events don't happen very frequently. That's not fair to say, but... But, like, the problem is that, like, a lot of these problems happen with really old nuclear reactors, too. In the United States, isn't our, like, nuclear reactor, like, fucking the last one built, like, 30 years ago? I think we're finally getting some new ones online in some places, but oh my god. Is supporting space exploration a liberal position? That one seems kind of irrespective of party lines. Probably, because you need funding for science and NASA and shit, and nobody wants to actually give money to them in the Republican Party because we don't believe in that shit. I don't know, dude. I have a really harsh views of Republicans. Oh, I was gonna dump this wood somewhere. I would be more concerned around security, about security around nuclear reactor sites and random mass meltdowns due to failure. Yeah, sure, and that's something to be concerned about. Although it's not like you can just turn a nuclear reactor into a nuclear bomb or something, but... One day I'm gonna have trains on this playthrough. It'll happen. Maybe not until I fly to E3, then I'll start working on it, but... Republicans can potentially give more money to NASA because of national pride. I mean, I guess. Like, my problem, I don't know. I think that why... Is there, like, a really good reason that the LHC needs to be in Europe? Why wasn't that in the United States? Can somebody give me a good reason? You can buy a solar roof now for $50K with a 25-year warranty that will give you almost enough electricity for the entire day. Really? Is that a real fact, or is that from our futurology? Because... because we defunded this one? $54-mile circumference. What is the LHC circumference? Holy shit. Can we go to dinner at E3? Maybe. Only 17 miles in circumference. What the fuck? Superconducting super collider. It literally has superconducting twice. The LHC's in Europe because CERN built it? Yeah, but like, why isn't that us? I don't know. Like, that sucks shit. I don't know, I feel like that's really embarrassing. One of the biggest problems that I have in terms of growing up is that I grew up with, my parents were baby boomers, right? Like, I always grew up that hearing that, like, America was the best at, like, fucking everything, you know? And science was on top of that. We invented the fucking atom bomb, right? America was, like, on top of everything. I don't know, it seems really sad to watch some shit just kind of, like, slip away from the country, and then, like, nobody even really cares about it. That's really depressing to me. Have you heard Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about this? No, but I mean, I'm sure he says probably a lot of similar things that I'm saying, right? To be fair, we have invented a lot of things. Yeah, we have, but like scientific research in the United States is pretty heavily in decline, or at least Europe has caught up and surpassed us like pretty significantly. One thing, here's the next big like world event that I'm really curious about. This is what keeps my noggin jogging at night. What's going to happen when China takes over the United States for largest GDP? I wonder what that's going to do to like the American identity. I'm really curious.
Love you, buddy, you.
And then in a while, what are we going to do when India passes us as well, right? They have a while to go, but do you think they'll do it? What is the population of India? Yeah, they'll do it. We're just going to bomb them. And Americans start immigrating to China? How sad will that be? When Americans start going to China. Because that's where you need to go to do anything. I think the US will still have the biggest companies. Why? America being the central pillar is just going to go away. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll be very interesting over the next like 10 to 20 years. Why is that sad though? Well, it's sad to see us like lose, like not adapt for the future. Like I noticed, oh my God, what did I just do? I'm sorry. I noticed that a lot of people have this romanticization of the past. This idea that we can go back to being the rough and tussle United States with manufacturing economy, blah, blah, blah. Like people don't want to seem to move into the future, and like they refuse to accept the world for what it is. And instead they only want to see it for what they want it to be, right? So we're just going to kind of get left behind. At least we have Silicon Valley. Yeah, hopefully that stays around. That's a good meme. Do you think when India and China passes up in GDP, they'll say later, bitch? Nah, we're still a massive trading partner. We still represent massive value to those countries. Can you explain why fuck-ups related to oil is equal / worse to fuck-ups related to nuclear energy? I'm just saying that both have fuck-ups. I'm sure, without even having to look it up, I'm almost positive that like a order of magnitude more people, or several orders of magnitude more people have probably died due to oil-related deaths than like anything related to nuclear, right? Annual oil-related deaths. Where can somebody like find me like all these numbers? Number of fatal oil and gas injuries. Is this in just the United States, or is this annually, or? Is this per 100,000? Somebody can find this. Does the war in Iraq count? You have to remember to scale it because there's way more coal energy than nuclear energy in the United States. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Fukushima seemed really retarded to me. Am I wrong? I have a very amateurish understanding of what happened at Fukushima, but it sounded like Fukushima was set up such that if the place got flooded, everything was totally fucked. And so they got flooded, and then everything was totally fine. Is that a bad understanding of what happened? That's kind of what it seems like went down. Yeah, sure, Underling. Yeah, that's true. some reason they didn't expect an earthquake and a tsunami to happen at the same time. Wait, are you trolling? Don't tsunamis come from earthquakes? I don't know, dude. I thought that an earthquake happens and then the resulting fissure or whatever, and all the vibrations and shit cause massive fucking tidal waves and shit. Is that not true? He's running. Who's Zuckerberg? This is like foregone. Oh, Biden? You think Biden will run for president? I don't know fucking anything about Biden other than like memes I see on the internet. That's all I know about Biden. Biden is definitely running, I guess. Do you think Bernie will run again? Oh, let's like automate blue track. That'd probably be good. Do you think the burn dog would try? No way. Are we doing good? Oh, fuck. I think I might actually need more science labs. No, never mind. We're using all the purple. Or it's starting to, right? What are these guys waiting on? Oh no, nothing. They're good. Damn, this factory's working, dude. This factory's working. Okay. Blue track. This needs like lube, doesn't it? And iron gear wheels. Blue track, blue ramps, and blue express splitters. Is Destiny gonna watch the scene of it or not? I don't really care. Why would what sounds like some memes happen? Okay. Oof. Is this ugly? This kind of looks ugly. Should I just redo all of it? I'm not sure. It's functional. Oh, no, wait, because I've got like the try draw from the things right here. Is Trump panicking at this point? Oh, Jordan Peterson, the fucking dude. We need a travel ban for certain dangerous countries, not some politically correct term that won't help us protect our people. Poor Trump. That dude's falling apart. Alright. We'll take from here. We'll take from here. And we'll take from... Oof. How are we gonna do that? We'll figure it out later. Take from here. There we go. I just need copper? And I was bringing it in through this. Why? Whatever. Gotta figure this out. Am I never automating robots? I like didn't do that. Maybe I should? I'm not sure. Bum. Whoa. Oh. Fuck
Hi.
off. You lazy fucking piece of shit. Am I supposed to give this to Cake? I'm not paying him. You didn't tell me what I had to do with this money. You just donated it to me, so I'm keeping it now, Harkton. Get fucked. Get dumpstered, kid. Alright. We've got our splitter, we've got our underground belt, and then we've got our blue express belt. I'm just kidding, Harkton. I love you, buddy.
Yup.
So the problem with this data here is that you would have to adjust the way death per pWh. Is that for power wattage or something? Electricity produced by energy source. Oh, okay. So this is adjusted for output then, right? So this is a graph adjusted for output, right? It would be. Boom, boom, boom. Petawatt hour, okay. Petawatts. What are they, what did they mean by that? What did they mean by that? Wait, you fucking go over here. There we go. Blue track? No. Wait, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck? This needs to be blue track. And this is blue underground belt. There we go. What else am I using lubricant for? Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, right here, baby. That's where all the lube's at. Oh, okay. I didn't automate pipes at all this game. Kyle would be so disappointed in me. I always handcraft pipes. You can reach, right? I know you can reach. There we go.
After so many messages trying to get you to play near Automata, I've hit the bargaining stage of grief. I'm willing to accept Gwent instead to feels.
Nice man, my dude. Alright, we need to get gears to these two guys.
L.
OL. Okay, so we got gears here. Does this guy need gears? Oh, this guy needs gears. Okay.
You are wrong about the SSC cancellation. Debate me, Pepe.
What is the SSC cancellation? What does that even mean? I'm not actually sure. This shit here will probably consume like 50% of your entire factory's geared demand. Oh, the super collider thing? Oh, maybe it will. But you know what, dude? Blue track is important, okay? So fuck you. Oh no. Where are my red circuits at? How are we gonna do this?
Welcome back from Taiwan, Steven. Please share with us what kind of spices you put on your food during your trip.
Spices I put on my food? What the fuck kind of question is that? I don't fucking know. I just, whatever they served.
Kid Eraser has joined the Larvae Lounge.
Wow, good job, dude. You congratulated yourself. I didn't even need to do it. Good job. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay. We're making it work.
Why the fuck do you guys think Destiny will play Nier if he won't even play Chrono Trigger? Bonus meme HMM Steiny.
Damn, Daniel. You should have damn Daniel that meme. Do 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 do. Look at those. Look at those guys
Wowie.
go. Wowie. Wait, what's under attack? Being damaged. The fuck? Whoa. No. How do I disconnect that? Fuck, I didn't mean to connect that. Okay. Wait, did I just lose my circuit then? I don't care. Boom. If there's less than 1,000? Oh no, not for these. For these it would be 100.
Reminder, transgender and transsexual are different things.
Thanks, that was space, wasn't it? Yeah. I just know my fans so well, man.
TFW, I built up goodwill with Steve by being quiet only to waste it all on a retarded bait. Earlier tonight, feels pretty great, man.
Good job, buddy, you did it. Can you tell us a particular issue where you feel insecure about your position? Well, that's the problem. I feel insecure about my securities. That's the problem that I'm having, as I feel like I'm too secure. Like, is it really possible that many people online can be so retarded? How did that naked ape hit piece get so many fucking views, though? I don't know. It really makes you think. What the fuck? What's going on here? Oh, shit. That's not good. Are we all working? Oh, we're all working. All right. Well, it's time to work harder. Sounds like you've achieved nirvana. You need more steel plate production? Hey, Nubcakes. Maybe you need to shut the fuck up. Are there respected authors that you read that corroborate your views? Not really. I just go through literature. I think one of the problems I've had, or I say literature, I go through like abstracts and synopses. I think one of the big problems I have is there's never been anybody in my entire life that I've ever looked up to. There's never been somebody that like I've really wanted to meet, or like I've really respected, or like I want to be just like this person. I think that's like a pretty standard like theming thing that I think most people go through, it seems, and I've never done that. I wonder if that had like a negative impact on the development of my psyche or something. Oh yeah. Oh, give me that blue track. Oh baby. Oh baby. Give me that. Give me that. Boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I want to grow up to be just like you. Whew. Pick better role models, my dude. That's the worst mistake you can make. There we go. Get that iron over there. Get that iron over there. You too. Get that iron up there. There we go. There we go. Wait, it's still not enough? Oh, wait. It's not fast enough. There we go. Now we've got some serious juice flowing. Actually, no, we don't even really. I mean, these things are kind of sort of working back here, but not really. Fuck. Alright, I'm done with this game. Can I go to bed now? What about these guys? Why are these guys keeping up so well? Bring a less than 3 full red belt. Yeah, I know I am. Ask me if I care, though. Oh, no. Are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean, green circuits? Oh my god, speed modules. Am I gonna do it with Lily again? Yeah, she went to watch a movie tonight, so she's probably not. I'm probably gonna be asleep before she gets home, I think. Oh yeah, give me those speed bucks. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that green chip production. Why do you care? What do I care about what? There we go. What'd you do if your name was Reality Winner? What? Oh shit, now we see our follies. Whoa, what? Oh my god, I need beacons. This is all fuck. I have to do trains. I have to do trains, but I haven't even started yet. Look at how much I've built with no trains. Mining productivity 14 on the way. How productive are our miners? Let's take a look at this shit. Where are they at, dude? Oh, 26%. God damn. I read a thread yesterday with just a bunch of people shitting on Lily Pichu. What are your thoughts about her? Do you think she... I'm gonna guess you're gonna say fakes her voice. I don't think she fakes her voice. I mean, I guess she could, but if she does, she puts a lot of fucking effort into it. Like, and she does it in real life too, all the fucking time. I don't know. I mean, you can kind of hear when she uses the low voice that it sounds like pretty strained. I don't think she fakes her voice, but for some reason, a lot of people are really invested in the idea that she fakes her voice. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, even if she did, I'm not sure why it's that important, but I don't know. From everything that I've seen, it doesn't seem like she fakes her voice. Thanks, Jamin15. Are these guys even working? Oh my god, this gear consumption is whack. Here, stop. You can stop producing at least, right? No, whatever, I'm too lazy. Get fucked, shitter. Okay, so not as many gear things should be going down here now, right? Can more gear things go somewhere else? Why are you guys still making shit? Can you fuck off? Oh, because it's still trying to fill that shit box up. Let them call me testifying this Thursday? It'll be memes. I don't think it'll be much of interesting memes, but it will be memes. Limit those blue splitter and tunnel chests. They are limited, you fuck boy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we so fucked on this kind of science? Because we're waiting on blue chips. Why are we waiting on blue chips? Oh, I just don't have enough producing them. Oh my god, but I'm like, I fucked myself. This all needs to be redone anyway. Shut the fuck up, Purdy dick. wrong with the gay pride meme? I hate gay people. That's what's wrong with it. Alright? This is how I really feel. I've hid my feelings for this long, but I'm gonna be honest now. I just can't fucking stand the gays. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, what? What are you doing? No. What were you building? Robot frames? Did you watch this video? JF is trolling you? Was JF trolling though, or did he just say he's trolling? Because I don't know, dude. I'm not too sure about that. Whoa, I missed a factory? How could you guys just let me miss this one? What the fuck? Wow, 5 new Twitch subs. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you did, Biscuit. I saw it. Okay. I think we're good for now. I'm probably gonna get food. I could come back and play games, or I could just go to sleep. I'm not sure if I came back. I'm not even sure what I would play. You're pulling 1/4 of a lane, right con 1/2 of a lane. Wow, Proteus, that sounds like a cool meme. But no matter what I'm pulling, I'm not even really getting that much in, so I don't even think it matters, my dog. Who is Shembaz? Who are you in my Twitch chat? Hey, Twitch staff. Who are you? Why are you? You're not one of the people that normally watches me. What are you doing in here? Are you babysitting me? Are you waiting to see if I slip up? He's got his fucking finger on the band trigger. Do you think not having a rigid streaming schedule hurts you? Oh yeah, for sure. I really should. It's so hard for me to maintain a sleep schedule though. It's impossible. It's literally the hardest thing on the planet, dude. I don't think there are many more challenging things on this planet. I've talked to Olympic athletes that said that they think that me holding a sleep schedule was more difficult than the gold medals that they were able to bring in their respective events. And I agree with them. I agree with every one of them. How are we doing? 40 of these? Okay, we're still pretty fucked. That's good. For new streamers, is the schedule important? Yeah, I mean, obviously, the newer the streamer, the more important the schedule. I mean, it would be pretty important for me regardless. Or for anybody regardless, but like... Yo, what the fuck is this?
Monkus.
What the fuck is this cucky-ass bullshit? Monkus. Oh, never mind, okay. As long as... Is this all flowing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're just... We just need more, boys. How do new streamers get their first regular 10 viewers? I don't know. Fucking leech off somebody else. I'm not sure. I know, Proteus.
That guy's dick?
Yeah, how do you think I knew that he...
Wait, but you said you only had sex with 3 different guys. You never mentioned... You sucked that guy's dick?
Yeah, how do you think I knew that he...
Wait, but you said you only had sex with 3 different guys. You never mentioned him.
Because I never had sex with him.
You sucked his dick. What? Something like 36?
Lower your voice.
Wait, what is that anyway? Something like 36. Does that include me?
37.
I'm 37?
Going to class.
Oh, my God. 37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
Nice. Alright. Can I go to bed now? love these. What would lug nuts? It's not even like a hubcap, right? Look at that.
What's up, guys? My name's Robert Lovely. Today I'm going to show you my 92 Honda
I think we've watched this before.
Civic with VTEC and Doge. Alright, first let's talk about these curb fillers. I put these curb fillers on there, that way I know when I'm up next to a curb and I don't fuck up my nice wheels. These are a 3-piece rotor wheel, and I got these lug nuts on there. What these lug nuts are used for is when a car pulls up next to you at a red light, you hit the button on the dash and they shoot out, pop their tires, and that makes sure you always win. I also got these lucky dice here, and what that does is help me get lucky when I'm out looking for pussy. This thing is straight piped right out the side. That's the only place the exhaust should be, and we'll show you the engine now. Alright, now let's talk about the engine. It's a 1.5 liter Honda with VTEC. I got this custom manifold made here. I had that specifically designed to fit my short throw dipstick in there. It is a turbo manifold, but I took the turbo off, just put a straight pipe out the side. Upgraded the intercooler. This is an oversized intercooler because I'm always overheating when I'm out racing Mustangs. We got a custom strut bar for when I'm going around corners, something Mustang owners can't do. We also got this intake right here. I bought that at AutoZone, and it seems to make a lot of power. All right, let's talk about the front
50
bumper and the
horsepower
front
right there,
fender
dude.
here. I got these drift stitches here, and I put those on there every time I beat a Mustang. That just helps me keep track of how many Mustangs I beat. I also got this front fender. It's all rusted up here with V8 owners' tears, because every time I beat them, they be crying. All right, you may notice on the side of my car, I got this big old dent. What happened was I was passing a Mustang on the highway at 165 miles an hour, and I swerved and missed a pothole because my car is so dirt nasty low, and I sideswiped that Mustang. And after that, I noticed I had a big old rust spot here, but I said to hell with it. That's more weight reduction, so I'll let that bitch go. Unlike most Hondas, mine doesn't have any Bondo on it. I'd just rather let it rust out and keep the weight reduction. On top, we do have a roof rack here.
Dirt
And I use
nasty
this for
low.
fat bitches when I go pick them up at the mall, because when I put them in the car, they can't get out because the car's so dirt nasty low. Now, if you look at the back of my car, you'll notice I got a lot of stickers here. Each one of these stickers adds 5 horsepower, so I'll let you do the math. First one up here, we got Zip Tie Technician. You've seen my drift stitching up front, and that pretty much explains itself. I got braking necks all day. That explains itself pretty much too. Genuine eBay parts.
What?
I got everything on here is from eBay pretty much. So, you know, eBay's the best, cheap, get best quality parts from there. Sort of flush.
This is
a little bit
parody? Wait, what's parody?
Offset, but ain't bad. All right, let's talk about the fuel we use in this car. We use 135 octane. That's what I get the most reliable tune out of. I got drum brakes in the back just because I see a little bit better performance in stopping versus the disc brakes. So I swapped those out. And we'll go to the interior and show you some of the interior. All right, so we got this steering wheel made out of mahogany infused with unicorn dust. Got it straight from Japan. JDM as fuck. We got a footprint gas pedal down here, and that gives me excellent throttle response.
What is JDM? Is that Japanese domestic market? What does JDM mean?
Also got this shift knob right here, and it's extra long. That way when bitches want to fuck and I'm too tired, I let them fuck my knob. All right, guys, my name's Robert Lovely. Thanks for checking out my 92 Dirt Nasty Low hatch. And remember, if you ain't living a low life, you're living a no life.
The funny thing is that somebody actually drives that car. Watch the WRX one.
What's
All
up,
right,
guys?
last one, and then I'm taking off.
My name's Blake Nicely. Today I'm going to show you around my 2015 Subaru WRX. Alright, first let's talk about this tow hook right here. Now this is supposed to be used as a tow hook, but this isn't an Evo, this is a WRX, so I use that as a beer holder for whenever I'm working on the car. So I put my PBR, my Red Zapple oil in there, whatever I'm filling that day. We also got a carbon fiber canard and a front splitter here. Now that gives me extra downforce and helps out when I'm doing roll races. I also got HIDs, which is a high intensity dipstick, but we'll talk about that later. Right here is the WRX badge, and that stands for World Rally Extreme because obviously this is a rally car. Moving on to the wheels, these were co-designed by Tanner Faust and Travis Pastrana. They're pretty much the best in the business, so you know these are good for rally racing. We also got these mud flaps right here. That keeps me from flinging rocks on all the Evos behind me because whether you're fucking their wives or throwing rocks at their car, they always get pissed off at you for no reason. Also, we got these skirts on the car because I like skirts on my car just like I like skirts on my bitches. That's sexy as fuck. So moving on to perhaps one of the most important parts of the car, and I know what you're thinking, these are just decals, but that's where you're wrong. We're starting off with the first one here. This one stands for American Evo Murderer. Pretty self-explanatory.
Do WRX and Evo drivers like hate each other? Is this like a big meme? These two cars look pretty similar, don't they? In terms of like styling. Does the Evo have the scoop? I'm not even sure. They look similar enough to me.
Which means going to fuck your bitch. That's for the Evo owners out there. This one right here is extra dank. This one might actually be 6 horsepower.
It's more of a meme rivalry. The Evo wins hands down, right? In terms of like innovation, and I guess it's discontinued now, but like wouldn't you say the Evo was a more important car than the STI, or is that not true?
The other ones are 5 horsepower, so I think altogether here we got an extra 26 horsepower. So the same thing that gets me going in the morning is the same thing that starts my car, so I run this thing on vape juice. I use a 50-50 PG VG blend.
LOL, no, fuck off. I only trust Ghost of Trayvon's opinion in here. I don't trust you random retards in chat. When I was looking up things about the Evo seemed like a very important historically card. Like even though it's discontinued, like a lot of people seem to rave like a motherfucker about the Evo. The WRX is like a good meme, but it seems like a lot of people were like really huge on the Evo. On stock, they're marginally faster, but lower reliability. From a competitive standpoint, it's not close. Oh, why do people dick ride the Evo so hard then? The STI is a lot better than the Evo. Is it Evo or Evo? I just pronounce, I'll say both. Why do people dick ride the fuck out of the Evo then?
24 Nick, and if you look at the exhaust, you can tell it's tinted blue there because I ran blueberry in at one time and it wasn't tuned for it. So now it's stained that way. Also here we got a carbon fiber trunk with a little ducktail spoiler, and I had to get this because when I ran over rally jumps, it was kind of leaning to the back, so I had to do some weight reduction in the back. Alright, on the back of the car we got another tow hook here. Now unlike the front one, this one actually is functional. I use this.
It's a beloved car that isn't in production anymore? Oh, I guess I heard beloved. Like it seems like a lot of people love that card. In terms of like cars, that and the S2000 seem like they get jerked off a ton. Probably more so the S2000 though. People fucking love that car a lot, and I have no idea why, but
just to pull Evos out of ditches whenever we're rally racing and they wreck, which they do quite frequently. Or whenever I go to a sports bar and pick up fat bitches, I hook my radio flyer wagon up to it and pull them on home. And on hot days like today, I like to have a little competition with them. Whoever's neck sweat reaches their ass crack first gets to blow me. We also got this diffuser right here, and the reason I added this was because I already have the side skirts on here, and you need a nice ass to match the skirts. We also got 16 more horsepower on the back here. Now these go to the rear wheels, while the front stickers go to the front wheels because this car is all-wheel drive. Alright, moving on to the interior, you can tell that these seats have some pretty aggressive bolsters, and that's the hug the fat bitches love handles because fat bitches need love too. Moving on to the access port we got here, this serves as a vape directory, tells me all the VG and PG I have in my vape juice, and tells me the horsepower output of that specific vape juice. Also, a lot of people give me shit for my shift knob being so big and thick. So that's so the fat bitches that I pick up at the sport bar can practice on this, and by the time we get home to the hotel, she'll be eating that shit like Kobayashi at a hot dog eating contest. Alright, let's talk about the engine now. Right here you'll see we got a top mount intercooler, but I want to change that to a front mount intercooler, and after that I'll probably be pushing around 500 horsepower, and then I think...
Okay. I'm really torn on LED screens inside cars. I can't decide if it looks nice in mine or if I hate it or not. I think that there's something to be said. We're only talking style now, not functionality, right? I think that there's something to be said style-wise for like a clean, simple, gauge-only dashboard, right? But obviously with the LCDs or whatever, you can get a fuck ton more information. But I wonder if there's like a neater way. I don't know. I feel like that integration of the LEDs or whatever inside. Oh yeah, this is my memer. I just don't know how I feel about the any screen. It's not just this car either. Like any screen I see, like I'm not sure. You should look at the Model 3 interior. Well, the Model 3 is like completely like one giant massive fucking screen, isn't it? On the driver's side. Oh yeah, there's a huge one in the middle too. LCD or LED? Honestly, oh LCD, not LED, right? LCD. I don't even know what LED is. Light illuminating diode. Light emanating diode, and LCD is liquid crystal display. Oh my god, did I just get both of those? Hold on, dude, I'm so technical. Light emitting. Wait, is that what I said? I think I said light emanating. Whoops. Light emitting diode and liquid crystal display. Close enough. We're good. We got that knowledge, okay? Look at the new Ford GT interior. The S2000. This is an old car, right? Oh, I hate. Is this a Honda? Oh yeah, it is. I hate. The Civic Si had like a similar. This shit, it looks like it's a fucking DeLorean, or I feel like I'm driving in Back to the Future with this autistic rocket launcher, spaceship fucking. What? On some of the earlier Civic SIs, like the speedometer was like 10 feet in front of you. But like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Or am I crazy? Oh, like this shit? Oh, I don't know. I didn't like this at all when I looked at it. This is like really weird to me. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I should be typing dashboard. You're right, my bad. Isn't that just your personal opinion? Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, this shit. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this. This looks so the problem is that when I look at shit like this, it reminds me of like early 2000s aftermarket stereo head units. Remember, like the really tacky like little displays? It's like, look how technologically advanced they're. Like they do not look smooth or integrated or like stock. They don't have that good stock look at all. It looks like shitty aftermarket styling is when I see something. I don't know, but there's probably ways to do like the LEDs that look nice. I just don't think that's it. Didn't you have a tacky aftermarket stereo in your GTI? No, I think my last one was actually pretty decent. What did I have? Does anybody remember what I bought? Oh, fuck. It was a Panasonic. I'm not going to be able to find it. Was it like $400? $300? I mean, it doesn't look stock, obviously, but it looked better than the single din, the early single din Robo ones. I don't know. It looks something like this. These head units are looking better, but they still look kind of tacky. I don't know. S-Class Mercedes dashboard. Do the R's come with mud flap stock? Nope. What do those even do? Should I have those? Should I put those on my car? What does each car class mean? I don't know, like in what regards? Oh, wow, this looks really nice. I think this looks nice. This is digital. Oof. Does it look nice? Oh, wow, I'm torn between either like thinking it's pretty good or really hating it. I can't tell. I think this looks nice. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. That's ugly as fuck. Oh, well, Chad doesn't like it. I think it's okay. I like the cream color brown shit. I've driven the Mercedes interior. It's ugly as fuck. Oh. Well, you know what, Dranzogger? Nobody cares what the fuck you think about anything. You fucking cuck. The fake wood gives me AIDS. It's not real wood. They can't like put in real wood and polish it and put it in. Like, I don't know. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. Please tell me you're going to lease this car? What? I already bought my car. Alright, I'm in the process of buying it, I guess. Look at live stream fail. Wreckful saw. Oh, I saw this. This was really, really good. This is probably one of the best memes I've ever seen in my entire life. This is very, very easily, like, I think that this is easily a 10 out of 10 meme. And I don't say that very often. When was the last time I said something was an easy 10 out of 10 meme? This meme is an easy 10 out of 10. It might be a legendary Hall of Famer, like goes in the meme vault, okay, of all time.
One more. You linking this? 3 ice cubes is 12. Okay, so each ice cube is 4. 3 fires plus an ice cube is 37. Okay, so the ice cube is 4. So 3 fires is 33. So each fire is 11. 11 plus 4 equals... It's pyro... Come on!
You're close to that.
Oh my god. For a meme to be 10 out of 10, it has to be immediately understood. This one needs background info. Yeah, but when you're given the background info. So the big thing about Wreckful is Wreckful missed lethal at BlizzCon. Okay? He missed lethal because he didn't do the math correctly. He missed lethal. These, look, the ice cube, that's Frostbolt. It's 4 each. 4 damage a pop. The fire is, the fire is the, whatever the fireball is or whatever. Or wait, is this 3? I'm sorry, it's 3 damage a pop. And then this one is the other thing? Oh, fuck, I don't even remember. Oh, God, I'm so tired. 4 and 11 or whatever. I don't remember, yeah. But it's a good meme, okay? Pyroblast, yeah, that was it. Because if you have the dude on the board, it goes up from 3 to 4, and then Pyro goes from 10 to 11 with the spell damage or whatever. Yeah, so each of the little things represent the spells, right? And he didn't catch it until the very end. And this is what he needed for lethal, right here, these two. This is a multi-level meme.
Ice cube is 4, so 3 fires is... It's pyro... Come!
That was a good meme.
Why can't you let me be happy, dude? Fuck you.
You got fucking wrecked, bitch. You got fucking wrecked.
I know, in a day. What the fuck?
Okay. Are we good? Can I leave now?
None of you? Nope. Well, you know what? I came into this bar with my therapy animal, and you know what they said to me? What? We're calling fucking Metro, and you know what they're gonna do when they call Metro? They're gonna bust me clean, doesn't. What?
Because of your dog?
Does he have a service
You gotta wear the service vest, right?
No, he doesn't. That's not the law. My dog was cool in my lap. My dog has behaved. I got 17 fucking tours. Most guys piss down their None of you? Nope. Well, you know what? I came into this bar with my therapy animal, and you know what they said to me? What they said?
Oh yeah, that's giggity giggity. That's looking like a nice, sexy little voice. Oh fuck! Fucking everything's fucked up. God damn it! All right, guys, it's okay. Everything's fine. Just that didn't happen. It just fucking fell right in my lap.
If that were to fall on his leg, would it just go right through? Is this really 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit? I don't think it would. Just like a lightsaber. How high would the temperature have to be for it to like fall right through your leg? What do you think? All right. For Honor has now lost 95% of its player base, worse than the Division 1 year ago. What is For Honor? Wait, why is everybody saying exactly? What's the meme? What is For Honor? Get it? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, I love you guys. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys later, okay? Have fun. Be careful. Peace out. Ripperino, cappuccino, puppuccino, medicino. I might come back later tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. I'll see you guys later. Bye.